Now let's learn how to represent decimals on number line. If this is a number that is given 0.6, and if we have to represent this number, this decimal on a number line. So what does 0.6 tell? 0.6 tells us that we have 0 at the ones place, and then we have 6 tenth of something. 0 at the ones place tells you that you don't have any complete object. Okay. 6 tenth tells you that at the tenth place you have 6. It means that you are talking about 6 tenth. That fraction 6 tenth tells that you have 6 tenth of something. So let's understand with this simple diagram pictorially, that if you have this square, assume that this is a square. Okay, so 0.6 means that tells that we don't have this complete square, but if this square has been divided into 10 equal parts, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, and if we take 6 portion out of that, that means that 6 tenth, right? And that's what you have to represent here on a number line. So of course your 0.6 means that it is greater than 0, but it's less than 1 because you don't have one whole object. That's clear by this 0. So if this is a number line, and let's take 0 here, and then 1 here, and then 2 here. Okay, so 0.6 means greater than 0 but less than 1, and 0.6 is what? 6 over 10. Now if I divide this 0, the distance between 0 and 1, into 10 equal parts, so 1 part, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we have divided this distance between 0 and 1 on a number line in 10 equal parts, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, right? This is 1 tenth, this is 2 tenth, this is 3 tenth, this is 4th tenth, this is 5 tenth, this is 6 tenth, right? So we have to represent on this point. So this is what 6 over 10 tells you. 6 over 10 is a fraction that tells that something has been divided into 10 equal parts, out of which we have to take 6 parts. So on a number line, 6 tenth will come here. So this is what 0.6. If I have to take some other example, then let's just simply remove this portion only. I'm removing it. Okay, let's take 1.6. What does it tell? It tells that at the ones place we have 1, but at the 10th space we have 6. It means that if we take this square, if we have to understand pictorially, then let's say that this is a rectangle, and we have one complete this rectangle, and then in another one we have, see, 0.6 means what? That we have 6 tenth, that is if this rectangle is divided into 10 equal parts, so 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Just suppose that this is a perfect figure and it has been divided into 10 equal parts, and we have to take 6 parts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is what 6 over 10, right? So we have 1 plus 6 over 10. It means that we have one complete rectangle and then 6 tenth of something, or in this case we have rectangle. So this 1.6 is of course greater than 1, but it is less than 2 because we don't have complete 2 objects. So if we further divide this 1 and 2 in the same way in 10 equal parts, so let's divide it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. It has been divided into 10 equal parts. We have to represent what? 1.6. It should be greater than 1, so we have to look from here towards the right. It should be less than 2. It should be between this 1 and 2, that is 1.6. So again you look for 6/10, right? You look for this 1 tells you that it is going to be greater than 1, right? And this 0.6 is then 6/10. So this is 1/10, this is 2/10, this is 3/10, this is 4/10, this is 5/10, this is 6/10, and that is what we want. So 6/10 means 6/10, and this is 0.6. This means what? 0.6. This is what fraction is that we have to represent here. Let's do one last one, right? So if I remove all this to X, what can we take? What you want? Let's say it is 1.9. So 1.9, on the basis of what we have discussed just now, it is going to be greater than 1, but it's going to be less than 2, because it tells you that we have one complete object plus 9/10 of that one object. So of course it's going to be less than 2. So this tells you that it is going to be between 1 and 2. So you have to look from here, that is 1, but you have to look in between these two. This is telling you 1 plus 9/10. So 1 plus means greater than 1. 9/10 means what? 1/10 is this. 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, and 9/10. So it will come here. This is what? 1.9 will come here. This is 1.9 because we have to represent it here, right? So this is 1.9 here. So this is the way we actually do it.